Well, who is ready to go shield hunting? Welcome, everybody, to our release night breaks for the brand new 25-26 Upper Deck Ultimate. Super stoked for this one. We've got two master cases on deck for tonight, and I'm hoping we're going to have some loaded cases and lots of shields. I know they're tough to hit, but you never know. That'd be crazy if we go back-to-back in our cases with some shield action. Again, two cases back-to-back here. First one is coming right up. I'm just dropping our tags, as I always do for everybody over in the Group Breaks Lounge on the Facebook side of things, and dropping the links over on X. And then the fun will begin here. Again, really appreciate you guys all jumping in here and fill in these cases. All right, almost through our tags here. And boom, there we go. Hopefully those tags worked. All right. Hey, Carl, how are you? Tony, Drinks, Javad. All right, let's rock and roll. Again, this is case number 1, break 2036, which is up first. And quick couple of shout outs. We've got Chris back in a break, Chris Bradford. It's nice having you in a break, man. Good luck tonight. A good product to jump in when you haven't been in a while. And hopefully we can get you some monsters. All right. All right, just quickly scanning our list as well. Perfect. And big thanks to Graham and Paul and those who helped close up case number 1 with the last few teams standing. Jay, appreciate you guys. All right, so let's go. Let's pull some heat. Master case number 1 coming up. And everybody's got their teams for the full case. Heads up, for those of you who are interested, we will have our 3rd master case break dropping tomorrow. Okay, so another case dropping tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. There might be a slight couple of teams that are tweaked, just as the pricing has gone up already on the next ordered cases, so it's another highly anticipated product. I'll just put these like that. Next one here. But certainly some really nice Shield stuff to hunt the last couple of years. I think Upper Deck has really improved Ultimate from when it was a couple of years ago. It's nice seeing some Legend Shields in there. There we go. And obviously lots of other really nice hits to hunt as well. Not only the Shields, but the Shields are certainly one of the main chasers for Ultimate. Okay, let's rock and roll. Again, good luck, everyone. Thank you so much for jumping in. Let's pull some heat. We've got 16 boxes coming up. 16 coming up. All right, the first half here. Okay, this is the left side is the first half. Sorry, the Washington Capitals. I think I said maybe everyone's got their team for the full case, except for the Caps on this one. So, Graham, you've got Washington for the first half, and Jay, you've got them for the second half. My apologies. So, the left side here, first half. The right side, second half. And we're starting with a thickie in there. That's a good sign. All right. We'll start on the bottom, the Vancouver Canucks. Our first hit of this new release, Ty Mueller. Ty Mueller, Ultimate Introductions for the Vancouver Canucks. Ty Mueller. Let's go up here. Next up for the Chicago Blackhawks, Ultimate Rookies Jersey, $291 out of $499. Ryan Green. Ryan Green for Chicago. And our first auto of the break is going to be Ultimate Signatures, Dmitry Voronkov for the Columbus Blue Jackets. That is an update auto from 24-25. Ultimate Signatures, Dmitry Voronkov. Going to Mike Van Horn. Congrats. And our auto and patch. What do we got? Ultimate Rookies. Ultimate Rookies. Is it Buffalo? No, it's the Canucks. Braden Coates. Nice pull. Beauty. Ultimate RPA. Braden Coates. Numbered 59 out of 99. That is a great start. Go into Kelvin. I told you. I said, is it time for another big Coots? And there it is. That is a beauty pull. Braden Coots, RPA. Very nice pull to start things off for us. Braden Coots, RPA. Love that kid. Really excited to see what he can do for us in the next couple of years. Very nice start here. All right, next one's got another thick one in there for us. There you go, Tony. Yep. Okay, first up in this one, Harrison Brunique for Pittsburgh. Ultimate Introductions. Harrison Brunique. Ultimate Introductions. Next up for the Anaheim Ducks, we've got a jumbo jersey of Troy Terry. Jumbo jersey, number 12 out of 199 for the Ducks. Troy Terry. That's going to go to Mr. Bradford. Congrats, Troy Terry. Next up for the New York Islanders, we've got a Ultimate Introductions auto, Mark Gatcomb. That one is going to Regan, the wrong Islander. Mark Gatcomb, Ultimate Introductions auto. Next up, we go back to the Ducks. Another rookie auto. Tim Wash, 128 out of 299. Tim Wash, Ultimate Rookies auto. Tim Wash for the Ducks. And our next thickie, what's it going to be? I think it might be a quad patch for the Winnipeg Jets. Nice hit. Number 9 out of 49. Quad Materials patch. Kyle Connor, Gabe Velarde, Cole Perfetti, and Connor Hellebuck. Nice pull for Stu. Beauty Ultimate Quad patch for the Winnipeg Jets. Very nice. All right, you move on. Box number 3. All right, 3 for 3 with thick cards in there so far. Yeah, that's a very nice patch card there for the Jets. All right, Florida. Sam Bennett base. 119 out of 149. Sam Bennett. Going to Jay. And let's go up here next. For the Calgary Flames, Hunter Bristovich. 406 out of 499. Rookie jersey, Hunter Bristovich for the Flames. Next up, we've got another auto for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Ultimate Signatures, Denton Matachuk. Good start for the Blue Jackets, Mike. Kind of picking up where we left off in that other break where you had Columbus. Denton Mateychuk, Ultimate Signatures. For the Blue Jackets. Next up for the Buffalo Sabres, we've got a Dylan Cozens auto. That is going to go to Jeff, and it is an update from 23-24. Dylan Cozens for Buffalo. Yeah, and we do get an extra card in this one. Maybe because of the update autos. Dylan Cozens. And our patch. Auto, I think. Ultimate Rookies. Going to Columbus again. 98 out of 99. RPA of Jack Williams. Mike on a heater so far. Way to go, Mike. Jack Williams, RPA for the Blue Jackets. Starting this one off, we've got a nice one for the San Jose Sharks. Macklin Celebrini, number 35 out of 99. Gold base. Macklin Celebrini for the Sharks. That is going to go to Carl. Congrats, Carl. Nice hit. Macklin Celebrini. And we'll go up top here. For the New York Rangers, we've got an Ultimate Rookies jersey of Noah Laba. Noah Laba for the New York Rangers. And for the Calgary Flames, Ultimate Rookies auto, Matvei Gridin, number 218 out of 299. Matvei Gridin for the Calgary Flames, going to Travis. Congrats, Travis, picking that one up. Matvei Gridin. Good young prospect for Calgary. And what do we got coming up here? Donovan Sabrango. Debut autograph threads for the Ottawa Senators going to Jimmy. Way to go, Jimmy. Donovan Sabrango, 159 out of 199. Nice RPA on that one. Donovan Sabrango for the Senators. Donovan Sabrango. All right, let's keep her going. Starting this one off will be the Vancouver Canucks, Kirill Kudryavtsev, Ultimate Introductions for Vancouver. Kirill Kudryavtsev. Next up for the Toronto Maple Leafs, going to Paul, Easton Cowan, Ultimate Rookies jersey, 430 out of 499. Easton Cowan. Easton Cowan. And we've got for Chicago. Wow, there's a nice one. 5 out of 5. Ultimate Phenoms auto of Oliver Moore. Number 5 out of 5. Going to Tony. Congrats. 5 out of 5. Nice hit there for Chicago. 5 out of 5. Oliver Moore, Ultimate Phenoms auto. Nice pull. And what do we got here? Jack Williams again. For the Columbus Blue Jackets. Just raking in the hits so far. Ultimate Emblems auto, Jack Williams. Jack Williams for the Blue Jackets. Ultimate Emblems. Congrats, Mike. The hits just keep on coming for the Blue Jackets. And my apologies if you hear the thumping in the background. My kids are a little hyper just before bedtime here. For the San Jose Sharks, we've got a gold Evgeny Nabokov, number 2 out of 99. Evgeny Nabokov for the Sharks. Very, very good goalie in his time. Evgeny Nabokov. Our first Tampa Bay Lightning hit of the night, Jack Finley, 168 out of 499. Jack Finley for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Next up for the Carolina Hurricanes, we've got a Ultimate Signatures rookie auto, Dominic Fensor. Dominic Fensor for the Carolina Hurricanes. Gonna go to Brian. Congrats. Ultimate Signatures, Dominic Fensor. And our next thickie. Number 44 out of 149 for the LA Kings. Ultimate Quad Materials. Byfield, Fiala, Kopitar, and Adrian Kempe. That is going to go to Adam. Quad Materials for the LA Kings. Congrats, Adam, picking that one up. All right, 2 more boxes in our first half here. 2 more in the first half. And this one has, I think, 2 thick cards, perhaps, for us. 2 thick cards. All right, we've got for the Calgary Flames, 1 of 1. Boom, we've got a 1 of 1. Ultimate Introductions, Matvei Gridin. 1 of 1 Ultimate Introductions. Big, big congrats to Travis. Way to go, Travis. 1 of 1. Matvei Gridin for the Calgary Flames. Very nice pull there. 1 of 1. Matvei Gridin. I don't actually know too much, Tony, about Jack Williams. I don't know too much about him, to be honest. All right, we've got Pittsburgh up next. There's a nice pull. Chris Letang, 25 out of 25 auto. Going to Chris. Congrats. 25 out of 25. Chris Letang. Take one of these Jack Williams down. Nice one there. 25 out of 25. Chris Letang. Next up, we've got for the Seattle Kraken Ultimates, Vince Dunn and Brandon Montour. Dual jersey. Ultimates for the Seattle Kraken. It's going to go to Carl. And the next thick card. Number 57 out of 99 for the Boston Bruins. Ultimate Emblems. John Farinacci, the gold variant. John Farinacci for the Boston Bruins. And that is going to Mike. Congrats, Mike, continuing to tear it up. Because he not only has Columbus, he's got Boston in this as well. So final box of the first half. Final box of the first half. Yeah, congrats, Travis. Big pull for you. 1 of 1, Matt Vagridden. San Jose Sharks, Will Smith, 104 out of 149. Will Smith for the San Jose Sharks. Our first New York Rangers pull of the break, Vinny Trocheck, number 4 out of 199, jumbo jersey. Vincent Trocheck for the New York Rangers. That one's going to Jan. Congrats. Next up for the Minnesota Wild, going to Fotis. Jacob Middleton, Ultimate Signatures. Jacob Middleton for the Minnesota Wild, Ultimate Signatures. That is an update from 24-25. And we've got... Oh, this looks promising. Nice pull for Pittsburgh. Ultimate Emblems, Ben Kindle auto. There's a nice one for you, Chris. Ultimate Emblems auto, Ben Kindle. This kid's going to be good. Ben Kindle for the Pens. Nice set. Ben Kindle. And that will be our first half of this case. First half of the case. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Graham, no caps in that first half. Nothing in that first half. All right, so for the second half, Jay, you now have the Washington Capitals. So good luck, Jay. And again, I will be posting up a third master case tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. We've got Nashville Ultimate Introductions, Joachim Kemmel. Aiming to post that one at 11 a.m. Pacific, okay? Which is 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Next up for Chicago, we've got a Artem Levshinov rookie jersey. 388 out of 499. Artem Levshinov, rookie jerseys. Yeah, great first half for you, Mike. Next up, we've got a Ultimate Rickies auto for the Carolina Hurricanes, Justin Robida. Number 55 out of 299. Robida for Carolina. Justin Robida. All right, we've got a Ultimate Signatures Materials for Chicago. Number 18 out of 35. Nice patch. Going to Tony. Kevin Korchinski. Kevin Korchinski. Hawks having a nice break as well. 18 out of 35. Kevin Korchinski. Congrats, Tony. Nice hit. Korchinski. Nice set. And you got, let me just take a closer look here. You got a little bit of red poking out there. So 3 colors on that patch. Yeah, I think he was a pretty highly touted prospect too. So right now, I would say the biggest hit of the case so far has to be our 1/1 Matvei Gridin Ultimate Introductions rookie for the Calgary Flames. Our first Dallas Star hit of the night, number 26 out of 149, Mikko Rantanen. Mikko Rantanen for the Dallas Stars. Another Calgary Flame. We've got Zane Parekh, Ultimate Rookies jersey. Zane Parekh for the Calgary Flames. Zane Parekh. And would you look at that? Zane Parekh again, this time in auto. 28 out of 99. Zane Parekh. Heck of a break here for Travis. Flames hitting very well. This is the case that you are in, Kelvin. Yep, we got you a beauty Braden Coots RPA. Zane Parekh. And our next thickie, I think, is an update again. A goalie for Carolina, Pyotr Kochetkov, Ultimate Emblems Auto. Ultimate Emblems Auto for Carolina, Pyotr Kochetkov. That is from 24/25. Another one for Brian. Kochetkov, Ultimate Emblems. So far, no shield yet in this one. And here's a nice hit for the Edmonton Oilers. 23 out of 35, Leon Draisaitl. 23 out of 35 for the Edmonton Oilers. That's going to go to Greg, Leon Draisaitl. For the Philadelphia Flyers, we've got a jumbo jersey of Matvei Michkov. Matvei Michkov, 77 out of 199. 77 out of 199. Matvei Michkov, jumbo for Greg. And another hit for the Chicago Blackhawks. 8 out of 30 franchise figures, number 50, Corey Crawford. That's a nice pull. Corey Crawford, franchise figures out of 30 for Chicago. Another one for Tony. Yeah, the Hawks are crushing it in this one. Absolutely. That is a cool hit. Out of 30. And our next thickie, which way are we going on this one? For the Columbus Blue Jackets again. What is going on? How many cards of this guy are we going to hit in this case? Debut threads. Jack Williams, patch auto. Jack Williams again for Mike. What is up? Man, we are hitting tons of Jack Williams in this one. Crazy. Crazy. I think you might have found your team that you need to take in these breaks, Mike, because it seems like every time you have Columbus, there's a hit fest for them. Oh, that one didn't open the way I wanted. All right, just a quick note as well. We have 2 other open breaks at the moment. If they fill, we will break them tonight as well, okay? We have our 2-box cheap break open of Series 2, 25-26, and Parkhurst. Last I checked, we had, I think, 8 or 9 teams left. So if we can fill that up, we will break it tonight. The giveaway team in that break is the New York Islanders. So every team taken enters you to win them. Yanni Nyman, Ultimate Introductions for Seattle. And then we have our next FIFA Prism Soccer, all right? And that one is half sold out as well. We're opening a choice box, and each spot taken gives you 2 random teams. Dylan Duke. Next up for the Nashville Predators, Brady Shea, Ultimate Signatures Auto. Brady Shea for the Nashville Predators. That one is going to Glenn. Congrats, Brady Shea. And for Vegas, going to Colin. Congrats, Ivan Barbashev, Ultimate Signatures Auto. Another update from last year, 24-25. Ivan Barbashev, Ultimate Signatures. And what do we got here? For Florida. Oh, this is a beaut. Ultimates patch. Look at the patch on that Bobrovsky. Going to Jay. Number 43 out of 49. Ultimates dual patch. Bobrovsky and Aaron Ekblad. Boom. That is one sweet patch on that. What a patch there. Bobrovsky and Ekblad. All right, we've got 4 more boxes to go here. So far, it has been a very, very quiet break for Montreal. I don't think there's been one Montreal hit yet. Hopefully we can change that in these last few boxes. We've got a gold base, Miro Heiskanen, number 23 out of 99 for the Dallas Stars. Miro Heiskanen out of 99 for Dallas. And we've got for the LA Kings a Anze Kopitar and Drew Doughty Ultimates dual jersey. Kopitar and Doughty for LA. Next up for the New York Rangers, a Vincent Trocheck auto. Vincent Trocheck for the New York Rangers for Jan. And what's this going to be? For the Tampa Bay Lightning, Ultimate Signatures rookie auto, Emil Lilleberg. That's an update from 24-25. Emil Lilleberg. Ultimate Signatures auto. Emil Lilleberg. And that one is going to go to Brian. Congrats. 3 more boxes to go here. If you're just joining us, it has been a hit fest tonight for the Calgary Flames, the Chicago Blackhawks, and the Columbus Blue Jackets. If you, there might be a rhyme and reason to that. Those are all C teams. Calgary, Chicago, Columbus. And say the C teams are ripping it up tonight. One C team that has not shown up, though, has been the Colorado Avalanche. We need to get them on the board as well. For the Philadelphia Flyers, Matvei Michkov, 26 out of 149. Michkov out of 149. Next up for the Edmonton Oilers, Ultimate Jumbo Jerseys, Matthias Ekholm. Matthias Ekholm, Jumbo Jersey for the Edmonton Oilers. Next up for the Seattle Kraken, we've got a Ultimate Rookies auto, Ville Ottavainen. 256 out of 299. Ville Ottavainen for the Kraken. And what's this going to be here? 32 out of 35 for the LA Kings. Nice pull. Anze Kopitar. Way to go, Adam. That is a sweet card. 32 out of 35. Ultimate Displays patch auto. Anze Kopitar. Very nice hit there for LA. Carl has the Seattle Kraken, Tony. So you have to talk to Carl about that one. Way to go. 32 out of 35. Beauty hit. Anze Kopitar. And if Justin is watching, he's going to be drooling over that one. Justin DeZormo. Yeah, the Detroit Red Wings have been quiet as well. There's been quite a few teams tonight that have been missing in action. We got 2 more boxes to switch that up here. Well, we got our first Avalanche card coming up. And it is going to be a Zakhar Bardakov Ultimate Rookies. 158 out of 299. Zakhar Bardakov for the Avalanche. Zakhar Bardakov. And why is that one not going in properly? There we go. Next up for the New York Rangers, we've got a Matthew Robertson Ultimate Rookies jersey. Matthew Robertson for the Rangers. And for the Buffalo Sabres, Zach Metsa Ultimate Rookies. 217 out of 299. Zach Metsa going to Jeff for the Buffalo Sabres. And we have a redemption here. What is this going to be? We've got a redemption. Come on, let's be big here. Let's blow this one up. This case with a monster. We need it. All right, it is a 2025, so it's not an update. Debut threads. Numbered to 99, Toronto. Easton Cowan. Big pull for Toronto. Going to Paul. Man, Paul is having a great break the last few times he's had the Leafs. Easton Cowan coming through again. Debut threads out of 99 redemption. Congrats, Paul. Way to go. Very nice hit for you. And we will pop that up there. Easton Cowan redemption for Toronto. Way to go, Paul. And that's going to bring us to our final box of this case. Whoa, what happened there? One of my stands fell apart. So a nice pull there for Paul with Cowan. And our final box of case number 1. We've got a couple of thickies here. For the Anaheim Ducks, our first Beckett Seneca Ultimate Phenoms. Beckett Seneca for Anaheim Ultimate Phenoms. For Vancouver, Ultimates, Brock Besser and Quinn Hughes. Dual jersey. Hughes and the Brock Star. Next up, of course, another Columbus Blue Jackets hit. Ultimate Rookies Auto, 134 out of 299. Update from 23-24. Dmitry Voronkov, Ultimate Rookies Auto. Another one for the Blue Jackets. Again, one of the cheapest teams on the board coming through big time tonight. All right, we're going to finish it with our final card of this case. And it's going to be Washington, Connor McMichael. Very nice patch on that. Pro Threads, 9 out of 99. Connor McMichael. Pro Threads for Washington. That one is going to go to Jay. Jay had the Caps in the second half. Sorry, Graham. Pro Threads, Connor McMichael for Washington. And that is our first case. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Appreciate you all. We are now going to transition over to Master Case number 2. I'm going to take down our hits. Again, big congrats to Travis. 1 of 1 Ultimate Introductions. Matt Vagridden coming your way. Chicago killed it in this one. Columbus did. Flames, great break. All right, let's move these aside. And don't go away just quite yet. Let me just tag everybody for our next case. All right. All right, so case number 2 is up next. No shield in our first one. So can we do it in number 2? All right, well, hopefully I can change that up here for you, Kyle. I will do my best. All right, on this one, I think everybody's got their team for the full case. Yep. All right, so no half cases on this one. All right, I'm just quickly checking where the other 2 open breaks are at the moment to see if we're any closer to breaking those tonight. All right, our FIFA soccer break is down to 4 spots left now. So 4 spots left in our FIFA Prism Soccer. Getting closer on that. Again, if that fills, I will break it tonight. And then I think we still have nine teams left at the moment in our 2-box cheap break. Some good teams on the board there: Carolina, Chicago, Detroit, Montreal, Nashville, the Blues, Toronto, Utah, and Washington. And again, all those teams would be eligible for the Islanders giveaway spot. Okay. All right, so let's crack open our cases. And if you guys haven't seen, there are some insane bounties floating around right now. Some insane bounties for some of those shields. I believe there is a bounty, what is it, 80 grand or something for McDavid? And I think it's like 60 for Ovechkin. So if any of you guys pull one of those in a personal box that you open, or there, you can cash in pretty quick on some of those shields. All right, here we go. Box 1. Let's go. Let's go. All right, the Vancouver Canucks are going to start this one off with a Connor Garland. 149 out of 149. Last on the print run. Connor Garland base for Warren picking that one up. For the Seattle Kraken, Ultimate Rookies jersey for Steve, Yanni Nyman. Yanni Nyman. Rookie jersey for Seattle. And here comes a cool one. Tiger Williams in the Carolina uniform. I don't know if I've ever seen a Tiger Williams in a Hartford jersey auto before. Very, very cool pull here. Going to Brian. That is a neat pull. Tiger Williams Ultimate Signatures. That is a very cool hit. All right, and we've got an Ultimate Signatures Premium Materials Florida Carter Verhaeghe. Number 19 out of 35 going to Nicholas. Way to go, Nicholas. 19 out of 35. Carter Verhaeghe, a really nice patch auto there. And I know, Nicholas, you missed out on Florida in that first case, but hitting really nice to start off the second one. Yeah, I'm jealous of that Tiger. Always liked Tiger because he was a Canuck, so. And Columbus is hitting again, and this one, Zach Werenski. 36 out of 99. Zach Werenski out of 99 base. For the Detroit Red Wings, we've got a Patrick Kane Jumbo Jersey. 128 out of 199. Jumbo Jersey for Detroit, Patrick Kane. Patrick Kane. That is going to go to Brad. Congrats, Patty Kane. Nice hit. Next up for the LA Kings, we've got a Samuel Hellenius. 293 out of 299. Rookie auto. Update for Dan. Samuel Hellenius from 24-25. Samuel Hellenius. And what do we got here? For the Montreal Canadiens, autographed debut threads going to Carl Logan Mailloux. That is an update from 24-25. No Montreal in case one, but starting it off with one here. 139 out of 199 for the Montreal Canadiens. Logan Mailloux, autographed debut threads. It's a start, Carl. For Nashville, we've got an Ultimate Introductions, Joachim Kemmel. Joachim Kemmel for Nashville, Ultimate Introductions. That one is going to Brad. For the Toronto Maple Leafs, Jacob Quillen, Ultimate Rookies, number 5 out of 499. 5 out of 499, Jacob Quillen. For the Calgary Flames, we've got a Ultimate Signatures rookie of Rory Cairns. Going to first-time breaker Dominic. Congrats, Dominic. Thank you for jumping in. First break with me on the board already. Rory Cairns. For the Tampa Bay Lightning, we've got a Ultimate Signatures auto of Yanni Gourde. That is going to go to Brian. Yanni Gourde. For the Lightning. And next up, Matt Vagridden, Ultimate Emblems auto for the Calgary Flames. So Calgary keeping things going from case 1. Matt Vagridden, Ultimate Emblems for Calgary. I might be interested in that, Tony, if you're looking to move that. For Minnesota, number 5 out of 35. Kirill Kaprizov. Kirill Kaprizov out of 35 base. For the San Jose Sharks, Ultimate Rookies jersey, Sam Dickinson. Sam Dickinson for the San Jose Sharks. Ultimate Rookies jersey. Next up for Utah, we've got a nice Logan Cooley auto. Logan Cooley for Utah. And Utah is going to Jen. Congrats. Logan Cooley. And this next one here is numbered 11 or 113 out of 199 for Carolina. Another one for Brian. Ryan Suzuki. Autographed debut threads for Carolina. Ryan Suzuki. Congrats, Brian. All right, shoot me a DM, Tony. Ryan Suzuki. This one there. For Carolina. For the Vancouver Canucks, Braden Coots, Ultimate Phenoms. For Vancouver, Ultimate Phenoms, Braden Coots for the Canucks. One to Warren. And another Braden Coots, Ultimate Rookies Jersey, Braden Coots. So Coots pretty active in our first couple of cases here. Braden Coots. Next auto is another one for the Calgary Flames. Adar Suniev. 138 out of 299. Calgary already up to 3 autos in our first couple of boxes. Adar Suniev. Way to go, Dominic. And we've got another redemption. Last case, it was Easton Cowan. Who's it going to be in this one? $25.26. Ultimate Emblems, Ricky's Auto. No numbering. Easton Cowan again. Easton Cowan going to Graham. Way to go, Graham. Ultimate Emblems, Rookie Auto, Easton Cowan. Easton Cowan. There you go, Graham. No skunk in this one for you. So Toronto doing pretty good in their first couple of cases. For the Sharks, nice one there. Ultimate Introductions, Michael Misa. Michael Misa. For the Sharks. We've got for Florida, Ultimates, Bobrovsky and Aaron Ekblad. Dual jersey. Bobrovsky and Ekblad. Ultimates. For the Montreal Canadiens, there's a nice one. Ultimate Signatures, Nick Suzuki. Another one for you, Carl. Ultimate Signatures, Nick Suzuki. Nice card there. Yeah, what do we got next? For the Tampa Bay Lightning, Ultimate Collection Emblems, Mitchell Chaffee. Mitchell Chaffee. Mitchell Chaffee for the Lightning. For the Flyers, Jacob Goucher, 260 out of 299. 260 out of 299, Jacob Goucher. And what's going on here? Let's try it. Top loader here. There we go. For Washington, there is our first Ryan Leonard. First, Ryan Leonard, number 234 out of 499. Ryan Leonard, 234 out of 499. And another redemption. Let's go here then. Ultimate Apparel, 30 out of 35 for Seattle, Joey Daccord. I think that's a PC hit there for Steve. So you got the jersey, the stick, and jersey. Joey Daccord for Seattle. It's a cool pull. And we've got another redemption. It is from this year. It is a base set Ultimate Rookies autograph. Maybe, I guess. Numbered to 99, Jimmy Snuggerud. Nice pull. Too bad that's not Dalibor Dvorsky, though. But nice pull there for Justin, picking that one up. Jimmy Snuggerud. Jimmy Snuggerud. For the St. Louis Blues redemption. And one more box from our first half. I don't think the Blues hit anything in the first half. I mean, the first case that we did. For the Utah Mammoth, Mikhail Sergachev, 124 out of 149. Mikhail Sergachev for Utah. Buffalo Sabres, Ultimate Jumbo Jersey, Rasmus Dahlin. Going to Greg. 173 out of 199, Rasmus Dahlin. Jumbo Jersey for Buffalo. And again, Carolina, Skylar Brind'Amour, Ultimate Signatures. Skylar Brind'Amour for Carolina. And lots of hits for the Canes today. All right, we've got an auto patch. Ultimate Collection. For the Flyers, Matvei Michkov. Look at that patch on that. Going to Matt Pont. Way to go. Number 3 out of 10. Ultimate patch auto, Matvei Michkov. What a banger there. Just need some more sleeves. 1 second. Way to go, Matt. Beauty out of 10, Michkov. That is one sick card. Now that we can bring those in. All right, we move into the second half of the case. Second half of the case up next. For the Montreal Canadiens, gold, number 99 out of 99. Last on the print run, Lane Hutson. 99 out of 99, Lane Hutson. For the Carolina Hurricanes, Ryan Suzuki, Ultimate Rookies jersey. Ryan Suzuki. Next up for Detroit, we've got a rookie auto of Michael Branzig-Nygaard, 203 out of 299. Michael Branzig-Nygaard for Detroit. That's there, Brad picking that one up. I think we've got a debut threads for Anaheim. 153 out of 199. Ian Moore. Autographed debut threads for the Ducks. That's going to go to Carl. Ian Moore. Autographed debut threads for the Ducks. Too bad that wasn't Beckett Seneca. Yeah, Branzig-Nygaard is pretty solid for the Wings. For New Jersey, Timo Meier. 71 out of 99 for New Jersey. I think that's our first Devils hit of the case. Timo Meier, 71 out of 99. Next up for Chicago, Oliver Moore, rookie jersey. 488 out of 499. Oliver Moore for Chicago. Next up for the Boston Bruins, there's a nice hit. Ed Westfall, Ultimate Signatures. Ed Westfall. That one is going to Brian. Congrats, Ed Westfall. Nice throwback Legends auto there. And, we got one more up here. For the Carolina Hurricanes, another Skylar Brind'Amour. Ultimate Introductions auto. Skylar Brind'Amour. Brian having a nice break. All right, Ultimate Rookies. For the Tampa Bay Lightning, it is a patch, really nice patch, of Jack Finley. 25 out of 50. Jack Finley patch for the Tampa Bay Lightning. That is going to go to Brian. Nice patch. For the New York Rangers, Alexis Lafreniere. 64 out of 149. 64 out of 149 for the Rangers, Alexis Lafreniere. Next up, for Montreal, there is our first Demidov of the case. 361 out of 499. Ultimate rookie jersey, Ivan Demidov. There you go, Carl. Yes, we did pull you a Barbashev auto, I believe, in case number 1. Ivan Demidov, rookie jersey. Next up, for Minnesota, a 25 out of 49 Zeev Buium Ultimate Introductions auto. Zeev Buium. And that one is going to go to Glenn. Congrats, Glenn, picking that one up. Zeev Buium out of 49. Nice hit. Zeev Buium. And this one is going to be 67 out of 99 for the Flyers. Morgan Frost. Autograph Pro Threads. Autograph Pro Threads. Morgan Frost. An update from 24-25. Another nice pull for Matt with Philly. For Seattle, Nikkei Coco, Ultimate Introductions. Nikkei Coco for Seattle. Next up, for the Buffalo Sabres, Tage Thompson, Ultimate Jumbo Jersey, number 15 out of 199. Tage Thompson for Buffalo. That's going to Greg. Jumbo Jersey. What is this? Here's a neat one. We've got an Ultimate Signatures California Golden Seals, Charlie Simmer. Charlie Simmer, California Golden Seals. Now, I don't think we've ever pulled a Golden Seals card. So, according to just doing a little history search here, the franchise was relocated in 1976 to become the Cleveland Barons, and they would then merge with the Minnesota North Stars. So that is going to go to the Dallas Stars spot, which is Chris. So congrats. That's going to go to the Dallas Stars spot. Chris Longden picking that one up. Charlie Simmer, California Golden Seals. That is a very cool card. I did not actually know that, Tony. Thank you. Thank you for that. Next up, we got another Boston auto. Michael Callahan, Ultimate Signatures rookie. Michael Callahan. Michael Callahan. And we've got an Ultimate Emblems auto for the Tampa Bay Lightning, Emil Lilleberg. Another one for Brian. Man, Brian, you're loading up in this one. Ultimate Emblems, Emil Lilleberg for Tampa. Well, if I ever come across one, Tony, I'll try to remember. For Nashville, Matthew Wood, Ultimate Introductions. Matthew Wood, Ultimate Introductions. So, I'm not sure if you're watching. All right. I'm not sure if you are watching Warren, but Greg is interested. Greg is interested in the Coots cards. For the Islanders, we've got an Ultimate Jersey Jumbo, 173 out of 199. Bo Horvat. Bo Horvat, Jumbo Jersey for the Islanders. For the San Jose Sharks, Cam Lund, Ultimate Introductions Auto. Cam Lund for the Sharks. They're solid pulls. Nothing crazy, but they're solid. And we got another redemption. Third redemption of this case. Third redemption of the case. It is from this year. It is an Ultimate Emblems Gold. Number to 99. Going to the Blues again. Another Jimmy Snuggerud. Another Jimmy Snuggerud. Man, nice break for the Blues with Snuggerud. Congrats, Justin. Not sure if you're watching live or not. Another Snuggerud. Numbered to 99 redemption. Three more boxes to go. Three more to go. Man, where are the Schaefers? I have not seen a single Schaefer yet in either of the cases we've opened. We've got a Artem Levshinov for Chicago, Ultimate Introductions. Artem Levshinov. For the Edmonton Oilers, a Olivier Rodrigue, 165 out of 499, rookie jersey. Olivier Rodrigue. For Carolina, again, another rookie auto, Dominic Fensor, 182 out of 299. Dom Fensor. Number 10 out of 99. Dmitry Simashev, Ultimate Emblems. That's going to go to Jan. Dmitry Simashev, Gold Ultimate Emblems for Utah. Simashev. For Calgary, Zane Parekh, Ultimate Phenoms. Zane Parekh, Ultimate Phenoms for Calgary. For Nashville, Ultimates, Juuse Saros and Roman Josi. For Nashville. Josi and Juuse Saros. And next up for San Jose, not bad, Sam Dickinson, Ultimate Signatures rookie. Sam Dickinson for the Sharks. Sam Dickinson. And what do we got here? For the Calgary Flames, Hunter Bristovich, Ultimate Emblems auto. Another one for Dominic. Ultimate Emblems, Hunter Bristovich. Congrats. And that's going to bring us to our final box of the break. Good luck, everybody. Final one. Man, would love to get a shield, but all comes down to this one last pack. Dallas Stars, Miro Heiskanen Gold, 85 out of 99. Heiskanen for the Dallas Stars. For Chicago, Colton Dach, 203 out of 499. Rookie jersey, Colton Dach. And following the break here, if there was any interest in any personal rips tonight, let me know. Happy to stick around a bit longer as well. And again, Carolina, man. Like every second box, an auto for them. Charles Alexis Legault, 194 out of 299. Another Canes auto. And our final thick card of the break. What's it going to be? 144 out of 149. A Ultimate Quad Materials for the New Jersey Devils. You got the Hughes brothers, Nico Hischier, and Jacob Markstrom. Kyle sneaking a hit in there right at the end for New Jersey. Right at the end. Quad Materials for the Devs. And that is the case. So a couple of very nice Snuggerud cards. We had the Easton Cowan redemption. Probably the biggest hit of the break is this, based on rarity. I'm not saying value-wise, but the out of 10 auto patch for the Flyers. That's probably the case hit. But yeah, Caps were super quiet. Super quiet. So that is the break. We did not trigger our McDavid, Gretzky auto jackpot either in tonight's breaks. So that jackpot will continue to grow. And again, tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be posting up our next case break. So keep an eye out for that. I will also have a mixer break dropping. So a mixer break will be dropping as well at 11:30 a.m., which is 2:30 Eastern. So keep an eye out for those breaks posting up tomorrow. And we do still have a couple of spots in our FIFA Prism Soccer break and our 2-box cheap break as well. All right. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Appreciate you all. And sorry if you did not hit or barely hit in this one. It is a tougher product for sure with less cards overall. And the big rookies were pretty quiet overall in this case, sadly. Sure, we can do a stick rack, yeah. And yeah, the Oilers were non-existent in both cases. Okay, so we do have a request for a Team Canada rip, and then right after that, we've got a President's Choice box coming for Brian. And if anyone else wants to see a list, let me know. We can keep hanging out tonight. Let me grab that for you, Cody. A Team Canada box for Cody coming up. Good night, Daryl. Thanks for hanging out tonight. All right, so Cody, you are up. Let's see if we can pull you another monster. We did the other night, pulling you that big Bobby Orr. Number 1 out of 25. 1 out of 25. All right, good luck, Cody. All right, first up. Joshua Waugh, Electric Wings. Caden Gooley, and a Brian Propp, Electric Wings. Brant Clark, Patrice Bergeron Legends. Representing the flag, pink, Thomas Chabot, 382 out of 399. The Rat and Michael Bunting. In focus, Ray Whitney. And a Bo Horvat representing the flag. Tyler Toffoli, Legend Marc-Andre Fleury, and a Bill Ranford, Guardians of the Crease. Easton Cowan, been seeing a lot of him tonight. Larry Robinson Legends, and a Matthew Schaefer representing the flag. Morgan Riley, a Crosby and McDavid, and a Legend auto of Geraldine Heaney. Add in another one to your women's collection there, Cody. Geraldine Legends auto. Geraldine Heaney. Oh, man. In focus, Dylan Gunther, Brian Trottier Legend, and a Haley Wickenheiser. Mason McTavish, Rick Nash, and another auto coming, Connor Zary. Team Canada Signatures, Connor Zary. Calgary Flames prospect, Connor Zary. That's certainly not the case yet. McDavid, Legend Michel Goulet, and we've got a Danny Heatley, Clear Cut Winners. That's a nice pull. Clear Cut Winners, Danny Heatley. Danny Heatley, Clear Cut Winners. Travis Konechny, Larry Robinson, a Jamie Benn Deluxe 232 out of 250. Pairings, Logan Thompson and Aiden Hill, Steve Larmer, Dawson Mercer representing the flag. In focus, Shea Theodore, Cassie Campbell Pascal, and a exclusives. Oh, high gloss. That's a nice pull. Sean Walker, high gloss, number 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10, high gloss, Sean Walker. That's a nice pull at the end there. Those are super tough to pull. High gloss. Too bad it's not of a bigger name player. High gloss Sean Walker. All right. Again, thank you, Cody, for letting me rip that for you. Next up, we got Brian. Brian's going to do one of his President's Choice boxes. And then if you want another Team Canada, Cody, we can certainly do that. So I'm just doing these in order that they were requested. So let me go grab that for you, Brian. My final game-used stick rack. Are you still good for this, Brian? Just want to make sure you're still awake. All right, he's barely awake. Let's roll. Well, maybe we'll wake you up here. If the hits are big enough, you might be not sleeping tonight. All right, 885 out of 1,000. My final box of these. All right. Let's see here. Let's go here. 4 out of 10. Game used stick rack. Marcus Granlund from his Vancouver days. Marcus Granlund, stick rack. Just kind of forgot that he was a Canuck, to be honest with you. Probably because he never made a huge impact. So. All right, next up. Number 1 out of 5. Ooh, there's a nice pull. We've got a past franchise triple for the Oilers. Paul Coffey, Mark Messier, and Grant Fuhr. Coffey, Messier, and Grant Fuhr. Number 1 out of 5. That's a cool card. Past franchise triple. Next up, we've got a 5 out of 10 for Columbus. David Savard, stick rack. David Savard for Columbus. Number 5 out of 10. And our final card, what's it going to be here? What do we got? Ooh, we got a Nick Lidstrom. That's nice. Nicholas Lidstrom stick. And that, I believe, is from the Expo. 1 of 1. Nice. 1 of 1. Nick Lidstrom stick. That's a beauty. Nice one to end it with. 1 of 1. Nick Lidstrom. The rest are just those decoy cards. That's a nice hit there. Yeah, that was a solid box. Not bad at all. Again, thanks, Brian. Appreciate you. All right. Anybody else? Or Cody, do you want to do one more TC? Clay, you want to do a box of TC? Okay, you got it. All right, have a good night, man. All right, we got another TC coming up for Clay. We're going to do one for Clay. Okay. All right, I'm just going to put these aside so I don't mix them up. These are for Cody. All right, Clay, let's see if we can get you the big auto you guys are hunting for. All right. Good luck. Danny Heatley, Larry Robinson Legend, and we've got a Alexis Lafreniere Exclusives, number 99 out of 100. Lafreniere for the Exclusives, 99 out of 100. Nolan Allen, Connor Zary, and Barrett Hayton, and a Jordan Kyrou on Cloud 9. Olin Zellweger, Legend Brian Trache, and a Travis Sanheim. Shane Wright, Bradley Nadeau, and a Blue Liners Cale Makar. In Focus, Travis Konechny, Legend Mark Messier, and an Outburst for the Legends subset, Patrick Marleau, Silver Outburst, Thomas Chabot, Jordan Eberle, and a Jared McCann Deluxe. Jared McCann Deluxe, 194 out of 250. Blue Liners, Mario Ferrero, Legend Paul Coffey, and a Mike Liut, Guardians of the Crease. Schaefer and Sam Dickinson, Sam Reinhart in Focus, and we've got another Exclusives, Jennifer Botterill, 58 out of 100, Legend. Jennifer Botterill Exclusives. And both our autos must be in these last 4 packs. Shane Doan, Legend Michel Goulet, Theron Fleury representing the flag, Will Cooley, Electric Wings, Morrissey, we got a Legends auto, Carolyn Ouellette. Legend auto, Carolyn Ouellette. So it seems like there's like one women's, one men's per box. That's kind of seemed to be the average for the autos. Batherson Cooley, Legend Steve Larmer, Taylor Hall, Electric Wings. In Focus, Joe Veleno, Dylan Cousins, and our next auto, Barrett Hayton. Barrett Hayton is our next auto. I know those are not the autos that you were hoping for. Hayton and Carolyn Ouellette. All right, one more for Cody. Okay, so I'll take these down so I don't mix them up. One more for Cody. All right. Grab another box. Hunting that case hit. Let's make it happen. I hear you, Cody. Yeah, I think most of the women's legends cards are all Hall of Famers. My understanding. Is Geraldine Heaney though? I might have to take that back. Yeah, she is in the Hockey Hall of Fame, Geraldine Heaney as well. Was inducted in 2013. Brant Clark, Barrett Hayton, and Tyson Forster. Tyson Forster, Mark Messier, and a Manon Rhéaume. Mike Matheson, Philippe Deneau, and a Ryan O'Reilly. Shane Doan, Silver Outburst, legend. Newhook, legend Paul Coffey, and a Porter Martone. Porter Martone. Come on. Cousins and Sean Monahan, Dawson Mercer. There's a nice one. Grant Fuhr Deluxe. 124 out of 250. Deluxe Legend. Grant Fuhr. Fraser Minton. Scott Niedermayer. And a Olin Zellweger. Owen Tippett. Matthew Schaefer. And here comes our next auto. Mackenzie Weegar. Mackenzie Weegar. That's not the auto we want. Not the auto. Price, Jose Theodore, Bobby Clark, and a Jason Allison. In focus, 86 out of 199. Jason Allison. Yeah, they're all sticker autos. I don't think there's any on-card autos in this set. Makar, Power, and Byram. Connor Ingram Deluxe, 198 out of 250. In focus, Guy Lafleur. Marlowe Legend, Danielle Goyette. Crosby. Botterill. And our next auto, Liam Greentree. Liam Greentree. Is he even in the NHL yet? Liam Greentree. Let me just look here. He was drafted 26th overall by LA in 2024. And he has not played. Right now he's signed by the Rangers, but he has not played any NHL games yet. So I guess on that one, it's still to be seen, still to be determined what he's going to be. Liam Greentree. Thomas Chabot. So that would obviously be a juniors Team Canada. Lindros and a Celebrini Bedard duel. No case hit there. No case hit. I'm sorry, Cody. We're striking out tonight on the boxes so far. I'd rather have pulled a Porter Martone juniors, because I think he's going to be a real good player, Porter Martone. Want to try one more? 3 times the charm for you. All right, one more. Let's give her a go. One more box. One more. Come on. Love to pull one of those dual autos. We still have not seen one of those yet. And all the boxes we've opened, there have been no dual autos yet. So why not? Why not in this one? Lucky Luke. Hopefully he's lucky. Brings some luck to this box. Leadership. Luke Robitaille. Drake Batherson. Brant Clark. Olin Zellweger. Bobby Orr. Blue Liners. Guy Lafleur. Ryan O'Reilly. We've got Newhook and Duchesne. In focus Bedard. Ooh, what do we got here? Nice, we got one of the clear-cut honored members, Gina Hefford. Number 46 out of 100. Honored members, Gina Hefford out of 100. Again, those are, I think, typically one of the case hits that you get. One per case on these, I think. Gina Hefford, honored members. John Tavares, legend Rick Nash, and a Jonathan Taves. Suzuki and Mercer. In Focus Cousins, Noah Dobson, 243 out of 250, Deluxe. Bowen Byram, Legends, Cassie Campbell-Pascal, Shea Weber. Mark Stone, Brent Burns, and our next auto is Sebastian Casa. That's not bad. I think he's going to be a real good goalie. Team Canada Signatures, Sebastian Casa. That's not bad. Casa, Team Canada Signatures. Nolan Allen, Ethan Del Mastro, Shane Doan Legends, and a Colton Parayko. Marty St. Louis, Dylan Strome, Braden Yeager, 247 out of 250 Deluxe. Dylan Holloway, Angela James, and a Danny Heatley on Cloud 9. Brandon Montour, Marcia So, and Carter Verhaeghe, and Shane Wright. Shane Wright auto. So, a couple of solid autos in this box. Shane Wright. Who, you never know, could become a Vancouver Canuck if the rumors are true. Nate Danielson, Duncan Keith, and a Brian Propp. 6 out of 199, Electric Wings. Brian Propp. Electric Wings. But unfortunately, still no, that's not the case hit there, that's for sure. But at least a couple of solid autos in that one. Oh yeah, I already did that for you, Cody. I already separated them. I've got a separate pile for his breaks. So don't worry. That is done. All right, anybody else before we call it a night here? All right. I wish you guys a great rest of your night. Appreciate you, Clay and Cody and Brian, for letting me rip those for you. And again, to those who jumped into our Ultimate Release Day cases, thank you so much. And we will have our third Master case posting at 11 a.m. tomorrow. That's Pacific time. And then our 6-box mixer. That's going to be a nice one. It's going to have Extended Series 2, SP Authentic. We will have a box of CHL SP Game Used in there. And some ingrained icons. And then one more box. I'll figure out what the next one will be for that to make it 6. So that is posting up at 11:30 a.m. Pacific tomorrow. All right, we will call it there. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Cheers.